What are you doing to me, Blake? What's up guys, it's Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited to film this video because it's actually a collab with my good friend on YouTube here. His name is Blake McConnell. You've probably heard of him. If you haven't heard of him, I'm gonna link his channel down below. It'll be the first link in the description. He makes awesome covers and reviews and a bunch of other stuff on his channel. Definitely go check it out if you haven't already. Today we decided to film this collab because Liz Rogers and Yasmin, the Random Explorer on YouTube, did this, and also Cortland Jade and Liz Van Lanningham did this on YouTube. We saw it and we're like, hey, let's do this thing because it's what all the cool kids are doing these days. So we're doing a Spotify playlist collab, and if you haven't seen these videos, we made a Spotify playlist of 10 songs each and we sent them to each other along with like small descriptions on the song, what we think of the song. We're gonna listen to them and react to them and tell you our thoughts on them while also telling you the other person's thoughts. I don't know if I explained that really well. Hopefully once I start you will understand what's going on. Basically he picked 10 songs for me and I picked 10 songs for him. The playlist I sent him is a fucking mess. It's everywhere and anywhere, so you definitely want to see him react to that. Anyways, without further ado, I'm just gonna start playing the first song. The first song is called Hannah by Coin off of their new album, and this isn't even on the actual Spotify playlist because he sent this to me before it was out. So what he said about Coin, he says, "Let me tell you about Coin and their new album that just came out. It's a fucking indie pop masterpiece. It's synthy and poppy without being too over the top. This is my favorite on the new album and the hook gets stuck in my head literally about 10 times a day. Coin is the new Walk the Moon, I guarantee you." That's actually really funny because I put a Walk the Moon song on his playlist. I have listened to Coin in the past. I have a couple friends that are super into them. I know they're like a really big indie rock band, and I'm excited because I've heard really good things about this new album coming out. So let's listen to Hannah. I'm sorry, this is just gonna be me really awkwardly dancing all of this music because I don't know any of the words to it. I'm literally only like 20 seconds in and I know this already, I already listened to the Coin, but I love his vocals on this. I really like the chorus to this, like, oh my god, that's so clever. He did like hold your Hannah, like hold your hand, ha, I see you, Coin. Oh, and this is the title track off of the album because the album's called How Will You Know If You Never Try. Okay, so I've listened to about a minute and a half of it. Overall, like I said, I already really like Coin's music. I can't say I'm super into any of the stuff that they've already put out. Like, I'm a casual listener. I'm definitely gonna check out this album, and you guys should too, because from what I've heard from friends that are really into them, it's really freaking good, and it literally came out on April 21st, so go check it out. The next song is called Everybody Does by Julian Baker. I've definitely heard of Julian Baker. I can't say I've listened to too much of her stuff, but I know her as an artist and I'm familiar with her sound. And he says, "This song will break your heart. Julian Baker is an angel in singer-songwriter form, and this is my favorite song she's ever put out. Her voice is so delicate, but she has such raw talent and a huge vocal range. She also sounds incredibly natural on her tracks. It's always such a real and intimate sound. Just her, a guitar, and some reverb. 10 out of 10 would cry my eyes out too." Honestly, I would probably too. It's usually just her and a guitar, and it's super like emotional. All of her music, Everybody Does, off of her album Sprained Ankle. I love her vocals. Like, if you're really into female vocalists, I feel like you'd really, really like her. There should be more female representation in the alternative scene, and people like her are really making waves, and I commend her because it's awesome and she's amazing and I want her to go places. Really talented musician, definitely gonna check out more of her music. Okay, the next song is called 8 Circle by Bon Iver. What Blake says about it: Bon Iver has always been a band I've listened to, but once 16 to Million came out, I absolutely fell in love, and they've become my second favorite behind that one band, the 1957 or something. Yeah, never heard of them. They sound like they suck though. They changed their sound up on this record the song is off of, and it's become so synth and saxophone driven. Sounds like the 1957. The song will also break your heart, which is how dull and somber it sounds. By the way, come to Boston Calling on Friday so you can experience this live. It'll be worth it. I am broke, so if someone wants to donate $200 to send me to Boston Calling for Friday and Saturday to see Bon Iver Chance the Rapper and the 1957, I will gladly accept. Like, I've listened to Bon Iver, but not enough to really be super into them. I know this album came out last year. I think it's like pretty recent though. It definitely didn't come out at the beginning of last year. We're gonna listen to the song. It's like 5 minutes long, so I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing. I was listening to this and I really liked the synth kind of lines they put in this. Very the 1957 like. I know their sounds super similar, not like similar, but they use the same kind of like techniques the 1975 used in some of their songs. If you know anything about Blake, you know it's his favorite band, and I definitely really enjoy their music, so I definitely enjoy theirs too. Okay, I'm sorry, I need to stop dancing. I love how laid back this is, how it just has like the simple synth line in the back and then it's just his vocals and it sounds really good. I like that. Okay, and it sort of picks up at the end and I really like that, but it's still like such a really chill song. And I liked it and I enjoyed it, and I'm definitely going to give this album more of a look. Alright, then I saw the artist of the song and I went, Jesus Christ, Blake. So he goes, so on a huge change of pace, here's the heaviest song I've ever fucking heard in my life. Do you ever hear a guitar riff that makes your heart race? Because this is what happens during this entire song for me. I would probably kill somebody to this song. A little extreme, but it's unthinkably heavy and it just sounds evil. Code Orange forever. The song is Forever by Code Orange, and if you don't know Code Orange, they're a super, super heavy band. If you know anything about me, I'm not into super heavy music. Like, I listen to my fair share of like metalcore. Big fan of A Day to Remember, all of Bring Me the Horizon's old albums. Bands like Movements and Knocked Loose and Counterparts are really like the only like metalcore or hardcore or whatever genre you want to categorize that in are really the only like heavier music I listen to. So this is definitely not something I usually am drawn to. I'm a big fan of lyrics in music, and with heavier music I usually just can't understand what they're saying. It's definitely not a song I'm gonna listen to again, but even just the beginning, that's so weird. It's really fucking terrifying too. Jesus fuck. I gotta go. Goodbye. I can't even listen to the rest of it. I have listened to it in full and it was like the longest 3 minutes and 8 seconds of my life. Call me too weak for hardcore, call me just like a basic pop punk girl, I don't care. Like, I mosh but not to hardcore music because I am small and I would literally be killed. Like, and not in the way that like you say, oh my god, I want to die in the pit. Like, I would literally just walk in, someone would windmill me in the face and I would die. So that's Code Orange. The next song is literally the exact opposite of anything Code Orange. He says, hey Caitlin, here's a band from your literal hometown. That's awesome because I didn't know they were from my literal hometown. You may have heard of them or not. I describe it as sad boy melodic rap, but it's honestly indescribable. I saw them open for Have Mercy last summer, and since then I've been absolutely hooked on their music just because it's so unique. The combination of their sound shouldn't work, but it's so beautiful and I'm happy it does. And this is Tough Luck by the band Nothing Nowhere. They're not a band actually. It's like a solo artist. I don't know his name, I'm sorry. He's actually opening up for Real Friends with Have Mercy, Tiny Moving Parts, and Broadside this summer, and I'm really super excited to see him and Broadside and Have Mercy and Tiny Moving Parts and like I guess Real Friends. All of the openers are killer, so I'm excited to see this live. Let's listen. I also want to mention I have heard this song before and I'm pretty familiar with it. I really hope he plays this summer. Yeah, that's the right word. I love the sound of this. Like Blake said, sad boy melodic rap, and it's honest, that's pretty damn accurate. I think he's really underrated. Definitely go check him out. Go check him out on tour. If you're seeing Real Friends, go there early so you can see him because I think he's the first one on for the night. Support, because you gotta support smaller artists in the scene because smaller artists will be the future big artists. Okay, the next song is called The Guilty Dog by Kublai Khan. I think that's how you say it. Blake says, here's some more stupidly heavy hardcore. great. Kublai Khan is outrageously heavy and it's almost excessive. They make Knox Loose look like real friends. That's fucking true. Oh my god. I can't even describe the song, just listen to it. I honestly can't describe it either. I listened to it the other night. I do not enjoy it, but it's funny. I think he put this on knowing that I don't really listen to hardcore. So like, fuck you, Blake, but also thank you. Okay, first of all, even the name, The Guilty Dog, come on. You don't just name a normal song that. That has to be like a stupidly heavy hardcore song name. I feel like all of those not breakdowns, but like all of those big guitar riffs in this heavy songs sound the fucking same. And they're all just different vocalists screaming different words that all end up sounding the same. I'm sorry to any hardcore fans out there. Really heavy stuff is not for me. He also put in genres that are like the exact opposite of heavy. So we're gonna move into those now. He says, on a complete change of pace in the other direction, I Want to Get Better by Bleachers is such a messy pop song that again has so much going on that it's hard to follow. It has such a great message though, which is definitely a rare message in a lot of music. Their sound is interesting though. I like it, but I'm not even sure why I do. So this is I Want to Get Better by Bleachers. I have heard of them. I haven't really listened to them, so. I really like the song. If you I'm super into pop music. I'm more drawn to like an indie kind of pop music than like a regular pop music, I guess. I really like this song. They're just another fun indie pop band, and I'm a sucker for fun indie pop bands. Okay, the next song is called American Dreams by From Indian Lakes. Blake says, From Indian Lakes was basically the soundtrack to my fall, and this song specifically is my favorite from their new album. They have a really hazy sound, especially between the guitars, and the vocalist's really unique voice that's really droning. Liz Squared are obsessed with this band, and they've gotten me addicted to them as well. So if you fall in love with them, blame the Nebraskans. Nebraskans? I don't know. I actually found out about this band because of how much Liz and Liz talked about them. They're super obsessed with them, and they got Blake talking about them so much, and now they're gonna get me talking about them so much, because honestly, like, they're the reason I've started listening to this band, and I'm thankful because they're amazing. I think they're on tour right now. I didn't see them, or I don't even know if they've come to my city yet. Like another kind of indie band, and they have such a fun sound, and I love them. Can I just say I love the vocalists? I say this a lot. I'm a sucker for vocalists, but like, who isn't? I love the vocalist in this band. I don't know his name. I don't know any of their names. I haven't really looked into them. I've listened to this album a couple times though, and it's really good. Definitely check them out if you haven't already. Okay, the next song on this playlist is Salt by Bad Sons. He either forgot to make a description for this, or I lost it. I don't know his description on this. I apologize, Blake. If you want to type it in the comments down below or something, you are welcome to do that. But this is Salt by Bad Sons. I'm assuming he's just gonna say he fucking loves Bad Sons because they're another great, amazing indie pop band. And honestly, who doesn't love Bad Sons? I feel like they're pretty big in the alternative indie music scene, and for good reason, because they're fucking amazing. I don't talk about like indie artists as much as I should on this channel. This is a good song. This is a good band. I'm like familiar with this album. It's the kind of album I turn on like in the background of things. But I love Bad Sons. They're a good band. You should definitely check them out. They're a super easy band to get into if you like indie pop bands of the kind. So check them out. And the last song is Baby Come Home 2/Valentine's by The Neighborhood off their, I think their most recent album. Yeah, their most recent album, Wiped Out. He says, last is basically 2 songs from The Neighborhood. I have a very love-hate relationship with this band, mainly because of Jesse's lyricism. But the song is what I wish they did on every single other song they've done. I'm very indifferent about Wiped Out, but the song is my favorite by these guys. They blend acoustic and their usual synthful instrumentation so well on this song. I'm pretty familiar with the song. I don't know any of the words. I really, really like The Neighborhood. I also, like I said, I don't really talk about them on this channel. If you haven't really heard The Neighborhood, they have a really sort of like distinct sound. It'll be familiar.
when we first tried things, when she first made me feel like a man. Oh.
Okay, I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing because it's like 6.5 minutes long. That's a really good song off of that album. If you're into the neighborhood and haven't really checked out Wiped Out or any of the songs on that, definitely check out that Baby Come Home 2/Valentine's. It's a good song. It's a good band. I should listen to them more. I honestly don't listen to them as much as I did like 2 or 3 years ago. Anyways, that's all 10. Yeah, we did 10. That's all 10 of the songs that Blake sent me for this collab. I liked pretty much all the songs except for, okay, I can't say I dislike the Code Orange song, because me saying like I don't like the Code Orange song or I don't like the Kublai Khan songs is just me saying it because I don't like hardcore music. It's good hardcore music, but like I said, I'm just not into hardcore music. So if that's your kind of thing, check it out. If you took out the 2 heavy songs, this is pretty much Blake's indie music taste in a playlist. I need to get more into indie music. Honestly, I got into indie music a little before I got into pop punk music, but once I got into like the pop punk and the punk rock kind of music scene, I sort of forgot about indie and I just sort of swept over most of the artists. So this is a very friendly reminder that there are tons of really great indie artists out there that I should listen to. I hope you liked this video. I hope my reactions weren't too dumb. Like I said, if you haven't heard of Blake, which I don't know how you wouldn't, go to his channel because he's reacting to the 10 songs I sent him. They're so funny. Like, I know I'm excited to watch this video, so definitely go check out his video. If you came from Blake's video, hello, my name is Caitlin. I talk about music and a bunch of other random shit on this channel. So if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below because that would mean a lot to me and it would make me really happy, so you should do that. As always, all my social media are linked down below, so definitely follow me and we can become friends because I'm always open to making new friends. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.